I cannot believe that we are approaching the 1 year mark since worshiping together in this sacred space. We've had memorial services and weddings, but I've never experienced a year like this past one, with no Christ the Lord is risen today on Easter or Christmas Eve with singing Silent Night while holding a candle. I'm grateful to our lay leadership who have monitored infection rates and social distancing protocols carefully. We are indebted to our reopening task force led by Ann Olson, who have prepared us to reopen when we can do so safely. I'm grateful to our Board of Trustees who have empowered our staff to have the tools needed to work remotely and who have worked strategically to have touchless toilets, faucets, and paper towel dispensers installed on our campus to ensure everyone's safety. Our Board of Deacons have staffed a monthly communion element pickup and offered supportive presence in so many ways. Our Board of Mission and Outreach has worked diligently with community partners to support their work during COVID through grants and have continued our monthly Cans for Communion drop-off and strategic planning for the year ahead. And our Board of Christian Education has continued offering classes, switching to completely virtual within 2 days of us shuttering last March. And I have to pause to say deep words of gratitude to our Stephen ministry, who have made weekly phone calls checking on members of our church, especially those who live alone. And lastly, I want to thank you, the members and the friends of Naples United Church of Christ who gave generously and who have written encouraging notes and emails over the last year. But I come to you today because I want to update you on a few exciting things that are happening around here. We have 2 search committees in full swing, diligently searching for our next executive minister and our next minister for congregational care. Please keep them both in your prayers as they do their holy work. We have a new area of ministry in our production team led by Brad Van Houten. Brad was brought on part-time on our staff last fall to help us be a virtual church. He's leading a team that is overseeing the implementation of our technology enhancement and expansion. That project includes audio enhancements for our sanctuary that you will soon be able to, hear, both in person and online. Now the good stuff. Recently, I asked you to be watching for an exciting announcement regarding Easter worship, and here it is. On Easter Sunday, April 4th, we will be worshiping together at Artist Naples. There will be 2 worship services, 9 and 11 a.m. We are grateful for our partnership with the Phil for making this possible. The worship services will also be live streamed. Social distancing and masks will be enforced. Tickets and pre-registration will be required. And we'll get you all of those details very soon, I promise. But the best news is that we will be together again very soon. I'm grateful to our Easter host committee comprised of staff and members of our Board of Deacons and led by Reverend Dr. Deb Kaiser Cross. I have a second piece of wonderful news. 2 weeks following Easter, on Sunday, April 18th, we will resume in-person worship here on our campus. Again, social distancing, masks, and pre-registration will be required as well. But again, we will get those details worked out and communicated to you in due course. But last night, our executive committee met, and after examining the recommendations of our reopening task force and reviewing the data for COVID-19 infections and vaccinations here in Collier County, we feel that we are ready on April 18th to welcome you home. I want to thank our talented and diligent staff for never skipping a beat. And I want to ask you to please return a 2021 estimate of giving so that we can continue to carry out the exciting year of ministry that is planned rather than facing budget cuts. Because you see, God continues to have big dreams and bold plans for Naples United Church of Christ. And I consider it the greatest privilege of my life to serve as your senior minister during these days as we look to our 50th anniversary in 2 years. And I finally get to say, I will see you in person at the Phil on April 4th, and I'll be here to welcome you home on April 18th.